Hello friends, if you are trying to solve mock test of quantitative aptitude of the exam SSC CHSL, then my friend, you have come to the right place. So here in this channel I will solve mock test for the quantitative and mathematical segments of multiple competitive exams. So without further ado, let's begin. I will pause for few seconds. You go through the question by yourself. I am not going to read out each and every word. I am assuming you can read through the question and understand pretty well. What I will do is I will just solve and explain how to solve it, give you the tricks if needed. And yeah, that's all. So the question says some price. First it is decreased by 60%, then again increased by 60%, then what is the percentage change? To solve this question, first assume the price is 100 rupees. At first it is decreased by 60. That means the next price will be, you have to subtract 60 and the next price will be 40 rupees. Now it's saying subsequently increased by 60%. Now 40 rupees has to be increased by 60%. That means you multiply this 40 with 1.6. How much will it be? 0 will be 0. This will be 4. 64. Okay. So after 0.0 it doesn't make any sense. Then that means this 100 rupees finally has become 64 rupees. How much decrease it got? 100 minus 64 equals to 36. So what is the question? How much percentage did it lose? That means 100 rupees got reduced by 36 rupees. That means the change is minus 36%. The answer will be 36% decrease. Now, let me give you few tricks. When you solve such questions of percentage change, always try to convert each and everything either into 1 or 5 or 10 or 100 or 500 or 1000, the numbers like this. That means when you try to make things smaller, it becomes easier for you to solve the questions. Also, try to make more number of zeros in your calculations, so it will become easier. Now, another calculation trick is, if I say why did I multiply by 1.6? Let's say some price is 100 rupees. It got increased by 20%. What will you do? You will multiply 20 by 100 and it will give you 20. So what will be the final price? 100 plus increment of 20 rupees equals to 120. How can I get this 120 by shortcut? You multiply by 1 plus this 20%. And how much will it be? 1 plus 20% means 0.2, and that means 1.2. And that's why when you are doing this change, you multiply by 1.2 to get this 120. If I say some price changed by 20% decrement, what will happen? 100 rupees. How much did it decrease? 20%. That means it decreased by 20 rupees. If 100 rupees gets decreased by 20 rupees, how much will it be? It will be 80 rupees. Now, if you want to get this, what will happen? You have to multiply this 100 by 1 minus this 20%. That means 1 minus 0.2. That means 0.8. You multiply 100 by 0.8 equals to 80 rupees. So, my friend, what's the summary of this? If you increase something by, let's say, by 35%, that means you have to multiply that price into 1.35. Now, what's the shortcut? If any price is increased by 35%, that means you have to multiply it by 1.35. If any price is decreased by 35%, how will the calculation be? You have to multiply it 1 minus 0.35, that is price into 0.65. and here if you see where from did this 1.35 came, 1 plus 0.35 equals to 1.35. It's just like this. If something is decreased, you have to multiply it by 1 minus that decreased amount, and if you have something which is increased, then in that case you have to multiply that price with 1 plus that increment percentage. So next question is a simplification with some calculations. So it is easy. You know the BODMAS rule, BODMAS. B is for bracket, O is for orders, D is for division, M is for multiplication, A is for addition, and S is for subtraction. So here when you will be doing these calculations, you have to follow this rule. First you do the bracket, then order, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction in proper order. Now, and there is one thing, either you do this division at first or you do the multiplication at first, it gives you the same result. On the other hand, you do subtraction at first or addition at first, in both the cases you get the same result. And that's why when I will be solving this problem, I will try to use shortcuts. For example, 5 plus 36 divided by 48 into 20 plus 6 minus 5 into 3 equals to 5. I will keep as it is. I will do multiplication and division at first. Now I will write it in a different way. 36 divided by 48 multiplied by 20 plus 6 minus, then 3 into 5 you do 15. Okay, so now what will be calculation? 6 36, 6 8 48, 2 3 6, 2 4 8, 4 you divide 5, then it becomes 5 plus 3 into 5 15 plus 6 minus 15. You see there is 1 plus 15 and minus 15, you can dismiss those. Then what is remaining? 5 plus 6 equals to 11. So 11 is the answer. Now take a pause, read the question number 3 and I try to solve by yourself, then I will solve it. Okay, so this question says about a car. For first few distance it had a speed, for next few distance it had a different speed. Now it is tell me the average speed. Okay, so what is the first speed? 42 km per hour. That means in 1 hour it traveled 42 km, and the ask is and at first it traveled 84 km. See, just by looking you can understand 84 is twice of 42. That means in 2 hours it will travel 84 km. That means for 84 km it took 2 hours. What's the next part? It says it traveled total 108 km and the speed was 54 km per hour. Then if you see, double is 108. So I will multiply by 2. 108 km was traveled in how much hour? If you multiply here by 2, you have to multiply here by 2 as well. Then 2 hours. That means 108 km was covered in 2 hours. Now, how much did it cover total? 84 plus 108 equals to 192 kilometer. In how many hours? 2 plus 2 equals to 4 hours. That means in 1 hour, how much did it travel? You divide 192 by 4 equals to 4 5 20, 4 4 16, 4 4 and 8 kilometer by 1 hour. So the average speed is 48 kilometer. So I will solve next questions in my upcoming video. So today let's rest here and we'll meet you in the next video. Till then, happy learning. Bye.